welcome back everyone. Today we are focusing on getting the intercooler piping done on the Mazda RX-8 that we are BMW swapping. So we are going to build the intercooler piping all the way from the turbo to the throttle body. We'll show you what that looks like, kind of the hurdles we had to overcome. And then there are a few things that changed since the last video as far as the subframe and things like that. So here's what we got. We decided to modify, and I think I outlined it in the last video that I was going to cut this some more. So we decided to cut this subframe quite a bit more, just kind of all the way across here. This is going to help with the turbo piping coming through here. We got to get the intake pipe through here, and we have to get this intercooler piping through here as well. So we're working on getting the intercooler piping done first. That's going to kind of run through here, come back over here, and then down through here. Whereas the intake pipe is going to run straight out through here and then up this way. So yeah, that's what we're working on today. I've already got the got this Vangein clamp welded on here. I've got this elbow welded on here, and we're just going to keep working on that. I'll kind of do a video of us building this intercooler setup. The next step that we have going on is this elbow here. Just tack that on there. That's going to go and connect to this clamp. It'll go on the other side of this, so it'll 90 up right here, and that'll allow us to get to our next piece. We kind of have to do a little bit of transitioning here. So the inlet on the turbo is 2 inches. So we welded on a 2-inch Vangein clamp on that side. And then this is a transition piece. We're going from 2-inch to 2.5. The 2.5 will help us get through here and still leave room for the 3-inch intake pipe to come through here. Once we get to about here or so, we're gonna transition up to 3-inch because our intercooler inlet and outlet are 3-inch. So we're going to upsize that, and then from there we will run 3-inch all the way up to the throttle body. All right, kind of cruising along on this. Got the piece a little too hot, but it's still going good. Just gonna let it cool down a little bit. All right, so I made sure to get the rack back in here before I got too far along here, but we got obviously the first elbow on here, the vibrant clamp into another 90 here. Kind of had to do a little pie here to get up over this subframe. That runs into another hard 90 up over to this 90. Lots of 90s. And then from here, because the intercooler is 3-inch inlet and outlet, we're going to put the reducer piece here. So that'll help us jump up from 2.5 to 3, and then we can make the run over to the intercooler, where we'll have another vibrant clamp on this, and then we'll do a vibrant clamp here, and we'll work on our intercooler piping running up to the throttle body. Don't mind all that wiring. We're still working on moving that into the car. So I'm gonna pull this pipe out. These clamps are pretty nifty. They can be a little bit tricky, but they definitely make things pretty nice. So this is kind of tough to do with one hand, but push that pin in there, pull that, and then that'll undo the clamp. Again, this is a little tough because it is sprung on the clamp to do with one hand. I'll get it. Yeah, so it will just like spring. And then you have this sleeve here, which just seals up the O-rings on these fittings that are welded onto the piping, and that's it. So that'll seal up, which is pretty nifty. Makes it like kind of quick release and a little bit easier. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get on. You got to make sure everything's like aligned perfect to get that clamp on, but they're not too terrible. I kind of like them. Those are the vibrant clamps. So if you're looking for something like that, check out Vibrant or hit us up and we can get those welded on for you. A little bit of a shimmy to get that out of there, and then we're gonna go ahead and weld this transition piece on now. All right, I went ahead and kind of jumped through and finished up the fab of this intercooler piping. The video is getting a little bit long. There's only so much cutting, grinding, and welding you really probably want to watch. So we went ahead and we finished this up. We used the VanGen clamps from Vibrant to get everything plumbed up on this, all Vibrant piping. They really make great products. It welds really well. So yeah, if you're looking for great materials, make sure you check out Vibrant Performance. If you are planning on trying to do a BMW Swapped RX-8, just kind of keep in mind this is kind of a tricky thing, especially if you're going to turbocharge it and keep AC and keep a lot of the other creature comforts working in the car. It does get really, really tight to try to get this intercooler piping through here in an efficient way, so keep that in mind. But that's all we got for this week. We're going to try to get some more videos wrapped up and get those posted up. If you have any questions, be sure to comment down below. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to share it, share it. Subscribe if you haven't. We're going to keep building this BMW Swapped RX-8, and hopefully we'll get it running here in about a month.